All right, welcome. This is number 2. We're back at it with Couchfly. Today we have Dalton, and we're just gonna be hanging out with a good friend of ours, just chilling. Kind of a special day. I like to call it Jodyday. Today's February 13th. Just a remembrance of a good friend, and all around, I think, a good guy. So our special guest, good friend. Which when he arrived, I told him was kind of crazy because we've known each other through Jody. We've talked multiple times through Facebook throughout the years, but we have never hung out. And last time I saw you was actually in 7th grade at the Rock. Yeah. Do you remember Tim? Like
we had to have been.
I don't remember. I can't.
You can't remember?
Mm-mm.
Man, there was definitely when we lived in those apartments, kind of by Wells Branch. I can't remember the name of the apartments. It was me, Jody, Julian, and Mike Wolf. We all had an apartment in these right across the street from Shoreline. And you would always come over there.
I forgot about
all the time. Like I think on my birthday, I even had a big thing, like where there was like a keg. And we played beer pong in the living room.
That was a long time ago, too.
Yeah, that was. I mean, but still, regardless, yeah, it was. Yeah.
All right, so we got special guest Martin here today. So let's get into it.
I woke up this morning, my nigga, and everything was bugging great. Finna blow a whole A to the face. Ain't no problems over around this way. Everything is great. Everything is great. Everything is. I woke up this morning, my nigga, and everything was bugging great. Finna blow a whole A to the face. Ain't no problems over around this way. Everything is great. Everything is great. Everything is great.
All right, we're back. Hey, surprisingly, that's actually Martin's choice of song.
Yeah. It's a good one. I mean, you can't be mad when you listen to that song.
No, you can't. And
No.
It fits perfectly
No, it
for
does.
today.
Yeah, it
It
does.
fits real
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
I think we all woke up this morning feeling pretty great. So.
Yeah, true that. Okay, so like I said earlier, it's February 13th, Mr. Chody's birthday.
Yeah, Chodel.
Chodel.
Yeah.
So,
That dude.
so let's just start from the very beginning for both of us. First time you met this dude.
First time I met Jody had to have been like 6th grade. He was really back then. He
was chubby, wasn't he?
He was maybe a little. Yeah, he was chubby. He was more like athletic though. He was into sports. He
Played baseball, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, he didn't really like come to be the Jody like like that everyone knows like 7th, 8th, around then.
Yeah.
And then after when that happened, it was so long ago, man. Like it sucks to not have like the memory that well, but yeah.
So it was school or was it sports that you met him?
I actually think I started hanging out with him through Michael Wispel.
No shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah.
guy.
I think we were skating, and I think that's how we started to become more friends is through Michael Wispel, because me and Michael Wispel he was like one of my first friends at Chisholm Trail.
Dude, from what I remember when we were younger, quiet but down to get stoned, and get fucked up. Whatever was on the table, let's go at it. Like cool dude, real responsible. We were living a few of us, and he even though we were staying up late, partying, getting drunk, getting stoned, all this other crazy shit, he still had money for rent.
Yeah.
Like for us being so young, because he was even younger than me at the time. I was probably like 20, 21. So he was 18, 19. He was really getting his shit done and having fun. That's rare.
It's kind of, he was one of the few friends that had his shit together. And, even before that, though, for as long as I could remember, he didn't touch anything. He didn't smoke weed. He wasn't about it. Me and his cousin used to smoke all the time. Them fucking Matt. But like, Yeah, those are different times. But yeah, like, yeah, crazy times with Mike. Yeah.
Did you grow up in the same neighborhood as him, or?
I'm kinda, not really. It was pretty close. It was walking distances. Deepwood area, and they were Bluebonnet area. So.
Because I was about to say, dude, if you did grow up in that neighborhood, it would have been you, Jody, Michael Wispa, Jose. Dude, that would have been
so many people.
Yeah.
No, there's.
I would have tried to
That
move
neighborhood
there.
was
Fuck.
already rowdy. Like,
Yeah, dude, no joke.
yeah.
Everything was always happening at that park.
Yeah, like Sarah Cantu's little shindigs that she always used to have.
God, so we were young.
Yeah, we were dumb.
Does it feel that long ago? Because if you think about it, that was about 10 years ago, depending. Because I'm 27. I'll be 27 in October.
No, yeah. That. I was always drunk all the time. So, like, thinking about all those times that I was drunk, it's kind of like, it kind of feels like it was yesterday, but because it was a blur, if that makes any sense.
No, it does.
Yeah,
It does.
like-
Yeah.
So, like, when I think about those times, it's like, damn, that was so long ago, but it seems like it was yesterday, but it's so blurry at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we are always so fucked up, like, all of us.
First time I met this dude, we were, I was in 10th grade in auto tech, and I didn't know anybody in there. Like, everyone kind of knew people. At that time, I thought I was, like, gangster. Like, I was wearing, like, Echo and Rockaway and all this crazy shit. And I saw this kid, like, kind of like sitting at the desk behind me, and he was just jamming some music. And I'm like, hey, man, what are you listening to? And he's like, SPM, Mexican radio. I was like, oh, what? Oh, what's your name? He's like, my name is Jody. I was like, I like you, man. So from there on out, dude, just tons of crazy shit. Like I said, I didn't know him before he was all having fun, being Jody that I know him. So you went to elementary school with him too?
No. He went to Bluebonnet.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and I went to Deepwood, among many other stupid elementaries. But yeah, no. I met him through skating, and we used to skate all the time, and then our parents had beef, and then
yeah. I know, like I was saying earlier, my mom didn't want me hanging out with Jody.
Yeah.
She thought he was a bad influence.
Oh yeah, my mom was the same. But really, like, it was all of our ideas.
Yeah.
My mom saw.
Yeah.
What really got my mom was Jody. It was a picture of him smoking hookah on MySpace. It was like a little GIF thing. It was just him blowing out a hit of hookah, and my mom was like, "He's smoking a bong. He's smoking out of one of those bongs. No, blah, blah, blah. Like, you can't hang out with him." And she just thought he was the most, like, evil kid at first, and then she actually started to know him, and she treated him like he was her own.
Yeah. My mom always thought it was him coming up with ideas and, like, persuading me to, like, smoke or like skip school.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I wanted to.
I feel like parents do that. I feel like there's like it's the other kid. It's not you. It's the other kid. It's like it's to give them, like, some sort of closure.
Yeah.
They want their kid to be, their pride and joy. They don't want their kid to be doing anything bad.
Yeah.
That kind of that's bad parenting if you think about it.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
is.
I mean, you can't be in denial. You
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah.
You have to face the truth.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't. I'm a victim of that. I do that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit. Like, think about it. Like, Jaden will do something, like, to the dog, and the dog will snap at Jaden, and I'll get mad at the dog. Like, don't touch my kid.
Fucking animals.
Yeah,
They can be assholes.
Yeah, animals can be assholes, but I love them.
So you got, how many dogs you got?
I got 2.
Two?
Yeah, I got Anatolian Shepherd Husky mix with and I also have a Dachshund.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind
Old
of like a
puppies or?
one of them's a pup. The bigger one's the puppy. The smaller one, the Dachshund, is like 4 years. Yeah.
And then Dalton's got a corgi.
Yeah, we got my boy,
Yeah.
my boy Besso here.
dog.
He's a
Rookie dog.
7-month-old corgi.
Yeah. All right, man. So you were going on about that you can't remember some things because you were always drunk. So
Yeah.
how long you been sober now?
9 months.
9 months. That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on 9 months. February 17th will be 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you even quit a job too.
Yeah, I quit Specs. Well, I mean, not. It was just because they didn't give me my raise, man. That was fucked up, you know.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. Like they gave me the position to be receiving manager, and I got it, and they were like, yeah, after the holidays we'll give you a raise, and they didn't. So I was like, I can't do this, and especially since, you know, like Jaden's got some things going on with him right now. So it's like I need the money.
Yeah.
And then I got this job, so it's fucking pretty sweet.
Hey, that's what's up. Go ahead and tell us about the new job.
Oh yeah, the job's pretty
Super
sweet.
chill.
It's just basically the irony's kind of funny because I smoke a lot of pot, but I work with APD.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this over the fucking. But I work. I work with. Not really. It's not really with APD, but we work with them. Board up houses, and you know, like say if like there's a door that's been kicked down, like we got to go and board it up, or if like there's like a suicide or a fire, anything like that. It's pretty cool. I get my own company truck, my own phone.
Shit, that's what's up, dude.
Yeah,
That's
it's not really hard work either.
Yeah, you can't complain about that. That's a good.
Nah, hell no.
You know, it's better paid too than the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
job.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shit.
What is your job title? Doing
I am
that?
a field tech.
A field tech. Okay.
Yeah.
Really? That sounds nice too.
Yeah,
It sounds
yeah,
nice,
that's
but
a
it's
cool-
really not shit. I mean, if you can drill a board to a wall, then
I don't know, man. That might be a hard task for some people.
nah,
You
it's
never
really not.
know.
Get you that. So, anything new in life, man? What's going on?
Not a lot, man. Just the new job, you know, got the house. Not a lot, man. Yeah, things have changed. I feel like Jody would be proud, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel you on that.
Yeah, I feel like Jody's looking down, smiling.
Yeah,
And you know, like what you said in that post about like, you know, like I'm doing this for you and shit like
Yeah,
that. Like,
true
dude,
that.
like I fucking felt that like with all my heart.
yeah.
Like that's straight up. Like,
Because what sucks, dude, is that if he was still here, dude, you know he'd probably be in that seat right there.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
I mean, like, what if he is? You know?
yeah, yeah. I miss him, motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
So we kind of discussed when you first met him, dude. I guess a story, something crazy, something that like when
Big
someone's
crazy
like,
story.
"Oh, you know Jody," like, and like the first thing you come to is
Well, since we were talking about acid trips, one of my favorite memories of Jody is and I had this reoccurring dream too. It's pretty crazy. We were actually over at one of our friends' house tripping on acid. I'm not going to say her name, but we were tripping on acid, and we went outside just walking around, and there was a beautiful full moon. Beautiful Pyongyang. Beautiful full moon. I can't talk. There was a full moon, and it was awesome. And we sat there and stared at it for like a good few hours, and we just sat there and talked about life and everything. And it was like one of my favorite like moments with Jody because like I feel like it was a spiritual moment.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's
So,
a nice one, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
that was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch of crazy stories that like.
You don't remember until like it kind of just like randomly pops in your head.
Yeah, they're mainly like that. But, no, man, it's really just his laugh, his smile,
Dude.
his presence,
I'm-
talking to someone. Like,
his laugh, like it was. I'm not gonna say a giggle, but it was like a chuckle.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, talking to somebody. I know, like when times were rough, dude. For whatever reason, I could text him at like 2, 3 in the morning, and I don't know if he would wake up or if he was
Yeah.
up, but he would reply. And if not, you know, the next morning, dude. Or even if it was to the point of like I needed like that sounds silly, like see somebody, like I need to talk to somebody one-on-one. You know, you say, "Yo, I gotta join. I got this.
Yeah.
Just come through." Even if he didn't,
Yeah.
you know, he was always open doors. Even if Mama Joy wasn't happy about
Yeah.
it.
I mean, like the things that like Candace and I went through and everything, like he was there, and he he saw both sides, and that's what I like really appreciate. Is that he wouldn't really like, even if I was fucking up, he would tell me I was fucking up, and he'd be like, "Look,
True
this
that.
is, like, you know, like
True
that's
that.
what I really appreciate about Jody." So like now it's kind of like, I don't know. I have been doing the things that he's like, you know, that people, not even just him, that people have been telling me like I could do, you know. And I feel like a lot, like everyone was telling Jody, like, 'cause Jody could have done fucking anything, man, you know.
Yeah, he really could have.
Like he could have, Jody was one of the people that like he set his mind to, he could do it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like
Anything.
So like really, it's like I'm trying to show myself that too, that like I can do it, you know. And
Yeah. Like I'm not trying to sound like a cliche, but
yeah. I
it's
feel
just
like
chasing
all
your
I've been
dreams,
talking
man.
about is cliches.
Yeah, you can't give up. Like it's just whatever you want to do, whatever you're trying to prove, you just have to continue doing it.
Yeah.
And this is kind of a topic. You ever hear like luck is preparation and hard work, or what is it? Like timing and hard work coming together, or some shit like
I
that.
forgot what it is, honestly.
Yeah, I know it's not the same thing,
100%
but
Yeah.
sure on that one.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So what else, man? I know you like doing the whole graffiti thing. How long you been doing that?
I mean, technically, I've been doing it a lot longer than I really have. Like, I've been telling people. Like, I mean, I feel like I've only been like actually trying my best for like since I've been sober. So about
Yeah?
like 9 months. Yeah.
Do you think
But,
that kind
I
of
mean-
helps you a little bit? Like, not stay sober, but like it's a good.
Yeah. I mean, before, when I would try to go and paint when I was drunk, it was just stupid and it all came out ugly. I mean, not saying that my shit is beautiful now, because it's fucking not. But, yeah. I don't know. I just didn't really take it as serious as I'm trying to take it now.
Dude,
I'm
that
trying
shit
to
looks
pursue
good.
it.
Better
Yeah.
than what I could do.
Yeah, there's just so much work. So much work that needs to be put into it. Now that I have this job and I'll be working so goddamn much, like, it's just one of those things that, like, it takes time. It takes time to learn, you know? But, yeah, and that's the thing, is, like, Jody started getting into graph with me, and so that's, like, another reason. Like, I would write, it's either, like, I had two things that I could choose. It's either, like, stringing or graph. And honestly, I like stringing a 27-year-old guy playing with fucking lights is kind of goddamn silly to me. So it just, like, painting is cool. It seems like, you know, art. It helps me get in my zone, you know, and escape everything and the bullshit.
It's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
I have video games, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. Dude, well, that's what I was telling Sage, man. I haven't played video games in like any game in like 2-3 weeks. I don't know why. I guess I just began to sit down watching TV, working on this podcast, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say this podcast is quite a fucking hassle.
Yeah.
It seems like.
It is, dude. It's fun though.
Yeah.
And I'll prefer, instead of like playing games, I prefer getting something done. It feels better. Using my time more wisely. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Right.
And everything.
Yeah, I feel like I'm on the radio right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish, dude. That's our plan, man. We're just we get together every Friday. For the past 3 months, the whole podcast idea started with me and a buddy named Will. It was just an idea. About half a year passed, and then things started rolling. And we meet every Friday. We discuss like current events, topics, debates, politics, just all that that shit.
Yeah.
And everyone shows up every Friday, man. Like, I'm surprised nobody has like flaked out. At first,
Really?
like, no, people were sketched out. For
Yeah,
sure.
no, everybody has gotten really into it, honestly. I know the first time I came, I was pretty skeptical, but
Yeah.
you know,
It's
by
fun, dude.
by the second time I came, I was like already, you know, they were already sitting me down and like having me on the mic, and so
Yeah. It's fun, dude.
Yeah.
And then what else? Off of that, dude, we started like fucking with the graphic novel. We're trying to write like
Nice.
a space war.
Oh,
thing
okay.
going on.
Okay, yeah. Hell yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad, and that's I just feel like I'm using my time better in general.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking.
A lot has changed. since he's passed away.
Yeah.
I think not a wake up call or anything, but it's just like, fuck, what am I doing? Like,
Yeah.
especially at that time, dude. I was in a bad spot.
I mean,
Really
I'm
bad
glad that
spot.
I'm glad that it affected somebody, because after, like, I mean, I'm not saying that I did anything better, because granted, after he passed, my drinking did get a lot fucking worse.
Mhm.
Like, so I can't really talk shit. But that being said, I don't understand why people continued to use heroin.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess I do, and I guess I don't. Like, cause I mean, I've never done it, so like, I can't talk, and I can't tell you, I can't, you know.
Shit's evil.
It is.
Oh,
But I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe after seeing when I almost died on my withdrawals from alcohol, like, that was one of my biggest that was like, seriously, like, okay, you gotta fucking stop. And I feel like a lot of people have done that, like,
Yeah.
especially with heroin, because like the chances of you doing that are, you know, a lot higher.
I had somebody explain it to me that every time you do dope, it's like knocking on death's door.
Yeah.
Is he gonna answer or not? You know,
Yeah.
it's not even 50-50. I feel like the odds are
More than that.
Yeah, that shit's it's evil, dude.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, it is. And so, like, that's what I don't really know heroin, but I do know addiction.
yeah,
And, you know,
yeah. It affects.
if you really,
yeah,
really want to fucking stop, then you can fucking stop.
yeah.
Like, there's no, I don't know. But yeah, it's just, I wish I could go and talk to, like, you know, kids that are like that are doing dope, or like, you know, or maybe
Yeah.
even like people that are like, you know, alcoholics. It's like, look, this is what I did. Like, I did it without this and
Yeah.
this. Like,
And that's good because sharing your story gets out
Yeah.
to other people, especially like a lot of times if you go to places, some of the people talking are older or you can't relate to, and having someone that you can relate to and speak openly to, it helps, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, so many of my friends have addiction problems, and if like they
Yeah.
need if they need anyone to talk to or anything, like, they're more than welcome to come talk to me, and I'll tell you how I did it, and
Yeah.
like, I'll help. But,
Yeah, it's up to the person.
yeah, it really is. It's
yeah.
not even up to me. Like, it's up
Yeah.
to the person. As long as
Yeah.
that person wants to, and they know they want to, it's time to get out.
Yeah, if not, you're gonna play that run around game.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, but I don't know. Anywho,
yeah. So, what's going on, man? What else you want to talk about?
let's talk about Jody, man. This is fucking Jody's day.
Jodyday.
Yeah, let's talk about Jody, man.
All right, dude.
What? Okay, you asked me my first So, what was your first time like hanging out with Jody? Like,
Oh shit. Damn. Dude, so like I met him in school and then he invited me over to his house and okay. This is from what I remember. We hung out in school, but like the first time we were gonna hang out, he's like spend the night. I was like, I think on Friday. And I was like, do you want to like get some beer? Right? And he's like, yeah. So this dude named Sean, we gave him money. He worked at HEB, and he got us 2 40 ounces of Old English, and we snuck him to his house and like hid him in his closet. So like before we started drinking, because you know his mom smokes, so
Yeah.
she would go to
The garage.
The
Yeah.
garage. So
Yeah.
every time she would go to the garage, we would run to the closet and drink the 40s, dude. So like we would hear the door open and we would run back, and she's like, "Yo, you want to come out and smoke? You know, not smoke, but you know, just come out and hang out." She's like, "Nah, we're just chilling. You know, we're fine." But before we started drinking, she was like, "Hey, Jody, can you take out the trash?" He's like, "I can't, Mom. I'm gay." And she's like, "Okay." And she's like, "Hey, Jody, can you do the dishes?" "No, not right now, Mom. I'm being gay."
Yeah.
And dude, and that was the ultimate response. Like, she just ended it. Like,
yeah.
So this worked on all of your moms? Let's go back to this whole gay thing. All right, I never fucking thought to do this.
I think from at that point, Jody was probably being wild, like just having fun and being silly.
Yeah.
So
I
his
mean,
mom knew that response was just like, I'm not
But
gonna do it.
it worked on your mom, Martin, right?
It worked on my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, Jody was a witness for that. I don't know where I think the whole I'm gay thing came from Tamer.
Oh,
And-
camel.
Yeah, it came
Camel.
from camel, but then me and Jody kept saying it, and then we started using it as an excuse, and it started working fantastically. Like it worked on my mom. She was, at my door yelling at me about skipping school, and she kept asking me why. Why did you do it? Why did you do it? And I told her I was gay, and she just stopped in her tracks, and she just looked like she saw a ghost and turned around and shuts the door and walks upstairs. And it was just like me and Jody just looked at each other and started laughing. So it was just like, holy shit, we got to use this on everything. So we started using it on teachers, and it worked. It worked the best on teachers because, like, what do you say to that to a student? Like, how do you reply to that?
That's like saying it's because I'm black.
Yeah,
Like,
It's like, something like that. Yeah, exactly.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was exactly it. Like, so it turned into this huge thing, and then people, it's still a thing. I still call myself gay.
I'm gonna have to bring it back.
Yeah, I still say it, man.
Where did tomorrow come from?
Tomorrow, I think, was also a Tammer. I think Tammer. It was either Tammer or Jody. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it was Jody because it was fucking Jody said it
A lot.
Yeah.
Dude, you would ask him a question.
Yeah.
Like, I guess
Anything.
maybe. Yeah. Anything.
You want a Red Bull? Tomorrow.
But if you knew him when he was
Yeah.
saying tomorrow,
Yeah.
and you knew him and his actual response to what the real answer would be, it made sense.
Yeah.
God. Tomorrow. Everything tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and use I'm gay on my girlfriend.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. It'll work.
It will.
It'll work. And
Next time she tells me to do the dishes,
I'm gay. Whoa.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm gay.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to have sex. Oh, I'm gay.
That would definitely work. 100%. Yes. Damn.
Fuck no, you're not gay.
Get over here.
She'd get on my ass.
Oh,
Do you have whiskey, Dick? No, I'm just gay.
So like, usually, the first story that comes to mind when I think of him, dude, is one day we went to Wendy's and got a shitload of chicken nuggets,
Oh yeah.
and it
He
was
was
the
a
Wendy's.
fan of Wendy's, that's for sure.
It was the Wendy's on 620, and McNeil, that light by the railroad tracks by the Bat Bridge.
Yeah.
From that Wendy's to McNeil, we ate 40 chicken nuggets.
40?
Yeah.
God damn, y'all are
Shit.
stoners.
Yeah, dude, we slammed. Bro, it was bad, destroyed.
Nah, anytime he would come to my house down south, there's a Wendy's on Congress in 71, and that was his spot. Like anytime he would come, like he was either leaving my house or coming towards my house, he would always stop there and get like 2 fucking junior bacon like cheeseburgers or whatever the fuck they.
Wendy slams.
The Wendy's goes hard.
It
yeah,
does,
yeah.
dude.
I
Good
get
meat,
the
good meat.
Baconator. That's where it's at, man.
Another time
Advertisement.
had to do with food. We went to McDonald's, and I think I dropped like my fries, and we're going down 35, and I told him to like keep it on the road while I go look for my fries. Well, I'm like, driving with my head down. I'm like 17, 18, so I was really young, being stupid. I'm driving down 35, like looking for some bullshit, and I look to my right, and I make eye contact with Jody. No one's looking at the road. Dude, so we both pop up. We're like, oh shit. We got our fries. I think he dropped his burger. We got our food, but just the fact that for about a good 5-10 seconds we were driving down 35 with nobody looking at the road.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
That's so crazy. Yeah, Jody. I mean, the few times that I rode with Jody in a vehicle, he actually kind of scared me.
Yeah, he had a vehicle for like a short time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He scared the shit out of me. His driving was not.
Really?
From what I remember,
that makes me not upset, but like, damn, I feel lucky because
he drove your car a lot.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my white truck. He would come to, because he would skip more than I would.
Oh shit.
So he would come to my classroom and like keys. He'd like jingle his hands in the window like keys. I'm like, fuck, man. He's like, I'm gonna go hang out with so and so. Like,
Yeah,
I knew you're
that girl.
probably gonna go fuck her.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna be a cock block. I'm like,
Nah.
dude, please just be careful.
Yeah.
But he would sometimes leave me gifts, dude. Like he would come back. He's like, hey, look in your glove, not your glove compartment, your ashtray. And I look in the ashtray, and there'll be like a little roach.
Yeah.
Like, all right. I got a little less gas, but I got a little joint.
Man.
Here. I'll take it.
Jody, like Jody was just a ladies' man, and like I feel like being one of his really good friends, and I guess kind of his wingman, but he really didn't need a fucking wingman.
What was it? Was he just funny?
Because
girls
he's a good-looking guy. He's a good. I mean, I'm not gay or anything. I'm gay, but I mean,
I'm gay.
but he's a good-looking guy, man.
Do you remember when he had long hair? He was pulling bitches when he had long hair.
Yeah.
Girls were
Especially
crazy.
like 9th grade.
Yeah.
Like around 9th grade, he was like when we both had long hair.
Steady dicking him down, dude.
Yeah,
It made me jealous.
Yeah,
I was
like,
dicking him down too, bro. But
I wish he like before bars, it was fucking pussy. Like, like I swear to God, like he was addicted to that shit.
And it wasn't just like just fucking him. Like if he wanted to, not like he did intentionally. These girls would go crazy for him.
Yeah.
Like I love you. I love you. Like love me, Jody. Like
What the fuck?
Yeah.
He had girls like,
Yeah.
oh, I love Judy. Like
some bitches still who you know they.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy, dude.
I've
I think it's
seen-
just a
I've seen-
mixture, yeah.
This is a true story, and I'm sorry, I'm repeating this. I'm not gonna say your name, but this is a fucking hilarious story, and I feel like people should know. So I'm sorry, but Jody actually, you know who you are. He used to have you get down all fours. He'd be like, get down on all fours, or we're fucking done. I'm never talking to you again.
Oh.
And she would. He would make her bark like a fucking dog.
No.
Made her walk through the 900 building on all fours. Like,
What?
swear to God.
That's how crazy bitches.
That's
would
how
go.
crazy.
Yeah.
This is a true fucking story.
And he had the potential to probably do that to every girlfriend he's ever had.
Yeah, that was the craziest thing I've ever done. I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, this guy is like Hugh Hefner. Like, he
Dude,
seriously.
like when he was in a sense is like legendary almost, dude.
Yeah.
Like everything that came to the craziness.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was a fucking pimp back then. I thought I was knocking bitches down. Nah.
No.
And I'm sorry, baby. You're the only one.
That was like 10
Yeah, that was 10 years
Yeah,
ago.
that
It was
was
a long time.
That
This
was
was
a
when
long
I was
time
fucking.
ago. Jeez,
Yeah.
but it doesn't feel that long.
It really doesn't, man.
Nah.
It really doesn't. I mean,
Hell no.
we're all still young. I'll be 27 this year. Fuck.
I know. When's your birthday?
September 5th.
Okay, so you're older than me.
Yeah.
I'll be 27 too, man.
Yeah.
You know your body stops regenerating the cells that make you look like young at the age of 25. So at the age of 25, you start getting older.
That's why,
Like,
man.
you start
smoking
aging more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
smoking cigarettes.
Oh yeah, that doesn't help either.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, I need to quit, man.
Cigarettes.
That's my next thing.
Yeah.
Quitting cigarettes. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I had a buddy who was coming over here, going on about quitting cigarettes. Do you think, Sage? Do you think he quit smoking cigarettes or no? Ty. Yeah, I don't know. He'd be like, "Yeah, I stopped smoking cigarettes today," and like a week later, "Yo, I stopped smoking cigarettes today," and like you said that last week, or like he'll come back like, "Yo, I only smoke like 2 cigarettes." And
Yeah.
shit. Like, but hey, you know, it's an attempt to do it.
Yeah, at least he's trying. I haven't fucking even tried. Not yet.
What are you gonna do? You gonna like cold turkey and you gonna?
I mean, yeah, I don't like vaping. I mean,
Why don't you just vape? What's your deal with vaping? Is it the whole douchebag image that's put off on like Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dalton, hop in on this. Okay.
I mean, and it kind of looks like you're fucking sucking a dildo a little bit.
It doesn't though. Like I don't vape, but like I saw like a post from somebody and it was like vapes and above the tanks the mouthpiece was like dildos. Like legit dildos, like penises.
What?
Yeah.
I don't see how the fuck, like this, mine is a complete box. It's a fucking square black box.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I mean, no, I'm not hating.
No. I'm not saying anybody's hating. I actually don't take offense to any of the shit that I hear.
It's funny.
Like, honestly, I see a lot of videos on Facebook that are fucking hilarious. I saw this one video. This guy was freaking the fuck out because he was in traffic behind this guy blowing clouds out his window.
Yeah.
Freaking the fuck, like, give us another one.
Yeah.
Just freaking the fuck out. So, I mean, none of it bothers me. Really, I do it because it helps me quit cigarettes, and it's
my
alternative to
exception,
nicotine. So it's
That's
like,
my exception,
fuck what
at
everybody
least.
says. Like,
Yeah, that's my exception at least. Like, if you have switched to vaping because you quit cigarettes, that's cool.
Right.
If you're fucking vaping just because, you know, you like you like it, or like you like to feel cool blowing out clouds and shit, then you're a fucking douchebag.
that's another thing.
Yeah, I agree with
That's
you on
another
that for
thing.
sure.
A lot of people are doing that, and besides that, kids nowadays. My girlfriend's little brother he's 17, I believe, just turned 17.
Yeah.
And he's had a vape since he was 16.
But
And him and all of his friends
how do you
have
get
been
away
vaping.
with vaping if they're...
None of them have ever smoked cigarettes.
See,
None
that's
of them
fucking
have
good.
ever dipped, have ever needed nicotine.
That's
But still,
so
they get
dumb.
like fucking 6 milligrams of nicotine in their vape juice, which is more than I get.
Maybe that's the future,
You
though.
know,
Maybe like
That's what I think of it as. I think it's the future of cigarettes, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So why don't you hop on the train then? The vaping train.
nah, 'cause I'm just not about that train.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even like the fucking cigarette train. I'm just on it.
So you're just
because
trying to be completely off that.
It's like a ticket that you've already bought, and you're like, well, fuck.
So
Like, I can't change it.
So then you
Like,
just
don't
want to
take
be
it
off
back.
like nicotine in general, or do you just not like cigarettes because of the smell, the money?
The money, the smell, everything about it, what it's doing to my lungs. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I've been skating with Jaden a lot,
Yeah, nice.
and I mean, dude, I can barely breathe and shit. I mean, now I got this fucking job that's like physical labor, and that's also like, you know, so I'm smoking American spirits now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still cigarettes, but nah, they're still bad, and I need to quit. But
That's
I just
good,
quit
though.
drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just quit drinking, man, one step at a time.
Yeah, for real. You can't rush it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't rush that kind of
definitely
shit.
can't quit
Yeah.
everything cold turkey.
Yeah, no,
fuck
I'll go
that.
fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what have we been bantering on about? I forgot what we were really talking about. We started with Jody. Well, the last story we told was chicken nuggets. That's what I remember.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Man, I have a story about Jody when we went to, like, Louis Olivas probably remembers this. We all went camping in Georgetown,
Yeah.
and on the other side of the overlook, that's where like the camping area is. And Jody, this crazy ass motherfucker, gets on a big ass boulder and is about to do a front flip into like 3 feet of water with like shards of fucking rocks and stuff in it. And
Damn.
and he does it, and it's crazy that he did it and made it. But this other guy tried to do it and landed flat on his back and hit the bottom and fucked himself up.
Damn.
Yeah, Louis was there. That was a pretty crazy day. That was one of, like, camping with Jody, anything outside with Jody was, like, my shit. Like, because we had so much fun. It's just, I felt like if we were inside, we were either smoking or we were planning on talking about going outside somewhere. Yeah.
See, yeah, when we hung out, maybe that's why we never hung out. Because when we're hanging out, it was just we're just getting stoned and playing like Nazi zombies,
Nazi zombies
or
and shit. I mean, we had our Dragon Ball Z days and shit like that where we
Yeah.
get stoned and watch DBZ. But no, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We were always like about like going outside and shit. Maybe it was like, maybe it was something that, you know, to keep him away from heroin. You know, like I don't know. For a little bit there, when he was hanging out with Louis, myself, and Michael Roach and Kyle Sorensen,
he's doing good, right?
he was doing really good. He wasn't.
Yeah.
He didn't touch heroin for a few months there, and then yeah, I don't. But yeah, like I think so. Maybe I think that was like him being outside helped him a lot.
I can see that. Some kind of like therapy.
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
sense.
yeah. And I think if you knew Jody well enough, you know, he's an outdoor guy.
Yeah.
Unless he's like, let's get fucking baked. I mean, everyone likes the AC when you're getting stoned. Let's face it.
Yeah. Well, I remember before school we would get stoned, and if it was like 30 degrees outside, we'd sit outside and smoke because we couldn't smoke inside sometimes.
Yeah.
So, dude, we're sitting out there with our jackets all bundled up, passing around a fucking grape Brillo before school, trying to burn it down and rush to school. It was so convenient because he lived like right across the street, basically.
Yeah.
Good times, good times.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I miss that house. I live literally right across the street from Round Rock High School, so you could like hop my fence and you're in my backyard. Hop a fence and you're in my backyard. Say like, you know where that pizza place is? That like you walked across the street
in the shop or whatever the shop is.
Yeah, why can't I remember? It's like right next to Hootie Subs.
Yeah, I know
and
what
like
you're talking about
Shortstop.
that. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, what the fuck is that pizza place? Everyone on this listening podcast is probably like blah blah blah. It's blah blah blah.
Yeah, I can't remember it. Fuck, I
can't
know talk about
remember
though. Over
It's
there,
like,
really?
I feel like it starts with an S. Anywho,
It's on the corner, right? It's been forever.
Yeah. But my house was like right next to those fences. If you hop the fence, you're in my backyard. So
No
like,
shit.
everyone used to come out like back in 9th grade and shit like that. People would used to just hop the fence and come over and get fucking like super high or just like smoke cigarettes because it was cool.
Ugh, cigarettes, dude, gross.
They are gross, man, and I'm not proud of it, but god damn it.
Hey, I don't care if people do them. Just for I had my run of them.
Yeah.
You know. Ugh.
Yeah.
What kind do you smoke?
I mean, right now I'm smoking.
Oh, you said American Spirits, right?
Yeah, American Spirits, but I mean, I usually smoke Parliament Lights, but now I'm smoking American Spirits. My girlfriend got that pack and she didn't want it. And she said that they were going to be super harsh, but I don't really taste.
Not too bad.
No, not bad.
Dalton, did you ever smoke cigarettes? Would you say?
Yeah, I smoked cigarettes for probably around 4 years. 4 or 5 years.
That's horrible.
I just quit like 2 years ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. So you got how much nicotine do you have in there?
I run on the lowest that you can get. It's
said it was
3 milligrams.
That's real low.
Yeah. I mean, most people that are just quitting smoking are running on like 18, somewhere around there. So,
all right.
Very, very low.
You might need to empty some of the water out of that. See how it's kind of high.
Okay.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, man. Cigarettes are no joke, though.
Yeah.
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 But the weird thing is that I was not trying to quit. Like, I was still smoking cigarettes whenever I got a vape. And,
What?
yeah. I was still smoking cigarettes and my vape. And the main reason that I got it was honestly the douchebaggery, just so I could like blow clouds and like it was flavorful and like I liked all the flavors and shit that I was getting. So, but eventually I would say like after a month or two of smoking the vape and cigarettes, I found myself smoking the vape more than the cigarettes. So one day I literally just decided like this is my last pack. Never bought another pack.
There you go, man.
I think the main thing for me was every time I was in the stores, I would just not try as hard as I could not to look at the tobacco, look at all the cigarettes and shit. Because that's like whenever I go in there, if I've got extra cash, I was more than likely going to buy a pack of cigarettes, just even if I had one, just to have an extra, you know.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It sucks, but god damn it. It's nice to have a fucking cigarette. I don't care what anyone says. If you smoke, you kind of know. Like, it's nice to have a cigarette after, like, a long day. It's kind of like a beer when you can't drink.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, even still, I, like, smoke on my vape every single day, but even still, whenever I'm really stressed out, having a bad day or whatever, if someone has a cigarette up, like, lit up around me, I would take a drag or whatever, but definitely not smoking a full cigarette anymore. That shit would,
So, dude, in high school, they put me and Jody in the same culinary class.
Oh, God.
And we would do competitions of, like, cooking things or whatever. Like, you know, they put us in groups and whoever made the best, like, what are those things? Sugar? I don't know what the hell they call, but they're fucking dank. So they would give us a recipe. Dude, it was me, Jody, Max, Alan Bledsoe, and some dude named Josh.
No, I know Alan though.
And we wouldn't follow the recipe. We would throw like pepper or like cayenne. We just would fucking just fucking around. But dude,
oh my god,
we won we won like 2 or 3 of them.
Really?
Like, yeah, we don't know how, bro. Yeah, and like one of the rewards, he made us. He had like plain chips and he made them like sour cream and onion.
Yeah.
Then he made them like Dorito flavor.
Yeah.
Because we won the cooking competition.
Yeah.
We're like, how the fuck you got girls in there who are taking it real serious? And, like,
Yeah, that's
fuck?
yeah.
I had Jody in one of my. It's kind of funny that it was it's a special class, It was outdoor sports. I had him for outdoor sport. It was I think that's where we really started to yeah. Like, I feel like there's so many times that I've met Jody. I feel like there's just times that like we stopped hanging out and then we hung out again.
Cross paths again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in outdoor sports, we like anytime we would be doing like archery, whatever the hell.
Yeah, did that really?
Yeah, in outdoor sports, we would turn her like she would be like on your mark, 1, 2, and then right as soon as right before she said 3, we would just turn around and like aim the school and like shoot towards the car and shit, or just like shoot at the ground,
man.
like not even trying, or like playing bocce ball. That was hilarious. We would just like throw the fucking balls as far as we could, and yeah, me and Jody got in a lot of trouble. I don't even understand why they continued to let us be in the same class.
Yeah, there should be like a warning. These two people shouldn't be in class together.
These two people it's just a path of destruction.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, Jody, man, I miss him, man.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. There's been a few times where I wish I could like smoke a blunt, even just talk just for a few minutes, dude.
Yeah.
Like, so especially when you rely on somebody to talk to, or even hang out, dude. Like towards like when I was living on my own with some friends, I ended up like kind of being a dick and like losing a bunch of friends, losing girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
And
no, I understand.
That was one person that I, for whatever reason, I never
lost.
Yeah, because I never was a dick to him. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe it was subconsciously. I knew that like, and he stuck around. He always fucking stuck around.
No, see, but me and Jody had a different. We were females in ourselves, man. Me and Jody, like, cause we spreaded rumors about each other too, man. Like that's the kind of relationship we had during high school. Like we were just we were fucking females, dude.
That's funny.
And but then we got older and kind of all blew away. But yeah, that's the thing. Is like, I don't know. Because we ended on bad terms before he passed. Like we weren't. Yeah. Like we weren't really talking.
I can go into that too, because but the whole like I never got into an argument with him, dude. I knew him for a while, since I was like 16, 17. The only time I did get into an argument, it was one-sided. It was my fault.
Yeah.
Do you remember AJ? Joy's boyfriend, like a Hispanic dude with glasses.
Joy's boyfriend?
Yeah.
I think so.
His name was AJ.
Yeah.
He had like glasses, kind of chubby Mexican dude.
Yeah.
He would get us beer, liquor, and stuff like that.
Nice.
So I asked Jody to get me a bottle of Sky vodka, and I told him to give me the big bottle. I didn't know how big the big bottle was, and he texted me. He's like, "Hey, I'm taking a water bottle worth out." And I flipped out. I'm like, "No, fuck you, dude. Like, why? Like, it's my money." He's like, "Dude, I'm doing you the solid of getting it. Like, it's just a water bottle, man."
Yeah.
And so I'm all pissed off, and I'm like, "All right, dude, whatever." So I meet up with him like an hour later, and he hands me the bottle, and I hand it back. Like, I see it, and it's a big bottle full of liquor, and he hands it to me, and I give it back. I'm like, just take your bottle, man. He's like, "I already did." And he pulls out his water bottle, jiggling it, and I realized how much liquor was still left. I'm like, I was bitching about nothing. Like, and even then, dude, I guess I was in a fight. So you said bad term. What happened? What do you mean?
Well, I don't. Before he passed away, he had told me the story about. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking about it, but
don't just. I mean,
he told me the story that kind of like fucking had me like fucked up, and basically, he'd been clean that whole time. I can say this: he started using again.
Yeah.
Like he came to me and Louie and a couple other people. You know, like when I hang out with you, I don't feel like I have to do it so much, so I'm gonna hang out with you guys and not do it. And that's what he did.
That's when he started like stringing and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah. And so, and then I think one week I didn't chill with him, and then he told me the story about him relapsing, and I was basically told him, I was like, dude, I can't be your scapegoat. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, you can, if you really want to quit, you got to do it on your own, and blah blah blah. And then from then on, it was just kind of like we stopped talking, and he started reaching out towards to my family more, like my sister and my mom, and even Candace. I think him and Candace like were like, I don't know, like I think, but he would like Candace would bring over Zane and shit. So I mean, I'm really glad that Jody got to spend time with Zane.
Yeah.
And stuff like before he passed, because I mean that means a lot for me.
Yeah, I feel you. But trying to put the distance and let him know. You know?
Yeah, but I don't know. We just didn't really talk, and he was gonna come to my little brother's graduation, but he didn't go, and then a couple weeks later he passed away. So I didn't really ever get to talk to him,
reconcile.
Right.
Yeah, make amends or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I feel you on that too.
So it kind of sucks.
Like I said, dude, I was doing bad. I wasn't being a good friend like I should have been. Making bad decisions and choices, hanging out with the wrong people.
I think we all were, man.
And I was spending my time with a female who I shouldn't have been spending my time with.
Right.
A person holding me down. And Jody wanted nothing to do with her or with the type of lifestyle I was trying to live. Not trying, but living. And what sucks is I lost about a good year and a half of hanging out with them due to my choices and due to the lady friend that I was choosing to spend time with, which was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, dude, he forgave me. He texted me one day. He's like, fuck it. We broke. Me and the girl broke up. We were done. He's like, fuck it. I really don't care. And even then, I was like, that's sketchy. And that's how good of a friend he was. Despite the fact that we weren't on good terms, he was willing to just be like, yo, let's just wipe it. Come hang out. And then, shortly after, he's no longer with us.
Yeah.
So even though in his eyes, we were cool, in mine, I wish it would have been a little bit something different.
Yeah.
Something a little more from the heart from my side or something on that.
And it's like, I hear your story and I know my story and I've heard a few other people's story. It's like I kind of feel there's a lot of people that were like super close to Jody that didn't really get to make their like peace with him as much as.
And it's not like there wasn't peace. It was just
there wasn't peace. It was just they didn't get to
proper. I hate to say it, but like a proper send off.
Proper goodbye maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't expect it. I honestly didn't. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I fucking did. He was dope." But I was like, "No, fuck you."
Fuck
I
no.
didn't. I honestly, I thought it would be other people. I mean, honestly, like if you want to get down to it, like that's what I would think. But I didn't think Jody did, because that one day that my mom and I walked in on him, like fucking purple and blue, like that shit. Like after that day, and Jody came. But like that story in itself is crazy. Basically, so I was at home just chilling, and then I get a phone call from a person that he was dating at the time.
Yeah.
And she's like, Jody's purple and blue. I think he OD'd. Blah blah blah. And like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, call the fucking ambulance. Like, what do you mean? Well, you don't know what to do. Call the fucking ambulance.
Yeah.
So me and my mom go over there. My sister's a nurse. My mom called her, and she was like, what should I do? And so we get there, and Jody's like fucking purple and blue. It's scary, and he's barely breathing. And my mom, like, it's just, I guess she's on the phone with my sister, and she just starts rubbing her fist on his chest really hard, and then all of a sudden he like starts breathing again, and that was like, it was crazy. And then the EMS gets there, and then we leave. And after that day, he came to my mom's house and gave us both a hug. We were all crying. It was super fucking sad. And he was like, he's like, I could have died. I could have been gone. Like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And then after that, I was he stayed away from it. And so like I was like, okay, I feel like he's done. Like I feel like he's actually he's good. But yeah, I mean, addiction, man, it's a fucking son of a bitch.
It is, dude. It really is. It can be yourself, the people you hang around with.
Yeah.
Hate to sound like another cliche, but just wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, it really.
And you hear stories, but then you don't really think about the outcome.
Yeah.
Especially with something like dope, dude. It's like drinking on the weekends. You do a little bit one day, and then you do it again on the next weekend, and then next thing you're doing it. It's a snowball effect, dude.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. It's evil.
Yeah.
Evil, evil, evil.
Yeah.
Enough of
The sad shit.
the sad
Let's talk
shit, dude.
about-
Let's what time is it? We're almost about an hour. Let's wrap up with one story each, and then we'll call it a show. What's something? Anything, dude.
A story about.
Something. It could be really anything. A time.
I mean, that last story was pretty hard for me to get out, but
Something happy. Something silly. Can you explain? Real quick, who started the whole Gord and Gata and?
well, there's an actual person named like Gordon, and Gata like
Did Gordon have like long blonde hair at one
yeah,
point? Yeah, I remember
and
that.
Gata is Hayden, and like
Fucking Hayden.
yeah, well they're both. He's a little baby gator. Like he's just that's what he is. He's like they're fucking. And they're gourds, like that's just the best word for it because
That's
like
hilarious.
they're gourds. They'll find ways to manipulate you to get shit that they want.
They're
Or
hustlers.
they're
They're smooth talkers.
They're smooth talkers,
Yeah.
or they're like they steal shit, like, but they don't do that anymore. I'm
Yeah.
not talking shit about
was
you guys.
back in
that
the
was
day.
back in
We
the
were
day, and so like
young.
now it's just become a verb that I use frequently
To like describe something shady.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
just
yeah.
goofy.
Like like I'm about to go like gourd me some tortillas or something. I don't know. I don't know why I said tortillas, but.
Tamara, have you seen Camel?
I saw him once. I saw him once downtown, and
Yeah?
that was actually a really fucking like funny story. I don't know if he has beef towards me or not.
Probably. Camel's a trip, dude.
Yeah, but last time I saw him, he was dressed in like it looked like a soccer uniform. He looked like one of those like like college soccer players. Like it was hilarious. I was not expecting it, and I was walking out. Me and Julian, I think Jody, I think a bunch of people were like, "Dude, Camel, what's up?" And he just like completely ignored us and like kept walking, and we were like, "You fucking faggot." Like, he is just,
He probably didn't hear.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No,
He's
he
so-
did. He looked at all of us. He straight up saw all of us. He like, I'm calling you out, you son of a bitch. You fucking saw us. Like he didn't say anything like to us. Like he just kept walking.
I can't remember who I was talking to, but somebody said last time they saw him, he was delivering food. And they made a joke about it. They said, I wouldn't want him delivering my food because he's the type of person that would take out a buffalo wing. And he
Yeah.
would tell you about it, too.
Yeah.
He's like, I took a buffalo wing. And Camel, dude, Camel was a trip, dude.
Yeah.
Camel was a fucking trip.
Yeah, I think everyone has their own like story about Camel. I mean,
He was cool. He was down, but he was just, he was a handful, man.
Yeah,
he was a trip.
dumb. You were bound to get in trouble with him. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true that.
Yeah, that's I could tell you some fucked up shit, but I'm not gonna.
Camel.
Just Camel.
And he just got that name because he's Egyptian, right? What's the whole story behind that?
Yeah, he's like Indian or Egyptian, something like that. Yeah, like every time you went into his house, it smelled like curry. Or like, I'm not trying to be like racist. If that was kind of
No,
a racist.
it did.
remark.
It did.
Yeah,
I wasn't there.
it came off really racist.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it did. It smelled, like a hookah lounge. kinda.
Yeah, I went in there like twice, and
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah.
smell nice in there.
fucking Camel.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a fucking trip. Those days were trippy.
Yeah, everyone was running wild, having fun.
Yeah, all night skate adventures.
And it's funny that at that time we were just doing what we wanted to do, but when you look back on it, we were pretty wild.
I was
Yeah.
definitely like not a good kid. I wish I could go back in time and kick my younger.
I agree with you on that.
Self-ass.
Just change a few things,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
Like graduating would be dope.
Yeah.
Definitely education.
I agree with you on education, 100%.
Like I really
100%.
wish I would have like continued to get that.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks,
Yeah.
but I made my choices, and it's late, but I'm like growing up, starting to feel like a fucking man now. Finally.
That's good, dude.
Yeah.
It's better to grow up at some point than never.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Better sooner than later.
Yeah.
So.
And I think even me, dude, I didn't want to go to school until recently.
Mm.
And I knew, it was going to be a waste of money, a waste of
Yeah.
my time. Why waste everyone's time? Fuck
Yeah.
it. Just get things in order first, and then, take
See,
it step by
that's-
step.
Yeah, that's kind of like my pickle. Is like, I want to go to school, but there's so much things that I could, like the thing I want to go to school for, I can just fucking learn myself, and really, it's not gonna be anywhere. It's not guaranteed money, you know. Like I'm not gonna like get guaranteed money by being a music producer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get guaranteed money by like graphic design. That's all just kind of like dreams. So like,
do you want to
that
do
on my
graphic
side.
design or?
I mean, I would like to do some sort of graphic design, like
That'd
just
be
to
cool.
get just to know it, you know.
And you're creative too. So
Yeah.
it'll be a good combination.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
that's the thing is like that would be nice to know, like learn my art more. But yeah, I can just do that. Like I can just do that on the side and get my job.
Yeah.
Keep my job and work. And, I mean, it does look good. Education always looks better.
It does. Yeah.
It does. Like I can't argue with you there. But
Yeah.
it's like, why waste all that money on like those kind of like things? If I was going for like something like psychology, like my girlfriend's going, then it would be different.
Yeah, like you're saying, like some things you can learn through education or you can learn by working. It's either take the somewhat longer road and learn by working, or take, I'm not going to say the shorter road, but you're going to owe a lot of money,
Yeah.
depending on how you are financially.
Yeah, I mean, loans and shit. I mean, my credit's already bad. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine, like...
I feel you on that.
Yeah. I can't imagine getting, like, loans and stuff, and my credit be down to fucking nothing. Like, nah. Like, adulting sucks. I'm just starting to figure that out, but god damn it sucks.
Yeah, adulting does suck. I mean, I guess, like I was saying earlier, we've never hung out. I think the first time being today, hanging out, talking about Jody. Even though we couldn't think of a lot of things
To talk about, yeah.
Yeah.
Those, I think those are just memories.
They just pop in
They just
randomly.
kinda,
Because I know there's been times where we're talking on Facebook and we'll talk about an event. It's just something that triggers your memory.
And I feel like now, I mean, I feel like talking about him more or less than like, stories and shit. I feel like that was like, the first year he passed away, everyone was getting all their stories out and stuff like that. But just remembering Jody, like,
like just coming together today.
Yeah, and, just talk about him and shit like that, especially for his birthday, smoking bowls and blunts and shit like that. Like, fucking, what wouldn't he like better? Like, I mean,
True that.
Yeah. Like, that's why I might go paint today, because I feel like he would.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. All right, man, so that's going to wrap it up.
All right.
Appreciate you coming by, Martin.
Yeah, dude.
It was a nice sesh.
Yeah,
Nice
dude,
little cross
for sure.
joint.
Yeah, I'll probably, cross joint. Yeah, I forgot I rolled
we
that.
rolled a cross joint. He killed it, y'all.
Yeah.
Killed it. So,
I did.
dude, whenever you're free, man, come in. We just, we talk video games, movies, comics, anything you want to talk about. We just sit here,
Yeah.
chief, and
Hell yeah.
just chat like we did now.
Fuck yeah.
So, all right, that's going to do it for us.
All right, later, guys.
How are you? It's so typical of me to talk about myself. I'm sorry.
Pour one up and let's get high. I am trying to get fried. I brought some weed and you can smoke. You tryna get high, I'm tryna toast. Hit this weed once, don't you choke.